Okay, I want to talk about flat Earth. My name is Ken. I used to be a flat earther. Yeah, with all my brains, with all these big head, I used to be a flat earther. And why? Why was I a flat earther? First of all, I knew about flat Earth through YouTube. Uh, I found guys channels discussing about flat Earth and how they have this flat and how there is a big conspiracy with NASA and every other space agency in the world, apparently. And the arguments were compelling. Like you see photographs of faraway places that should be buried under the curve of the earth, and they will say it's because the earth is flat. You know, but it didn't have much to do with evidence or the arguments, so I don't want to go into that. But it used to be more of feeling special. When I was a flat earther, I felt special. It's not about science. Although you need some appealing arguments, modestly appealing arguments, but it's all about feeling special. I felt, woo, look around everybody, thinking they have this ground, and no, these are fools. I feel special for being the only person that knows that. I feel like I'm a part of a cult, because it's very appealing to be part of a cult that has secrets that the rest of the world don't know. It's always very joyful to be in a cult or a secret society. Okay, because you feel special, you have secrets that other people don't have. Okay, so flat earth used to be like a cult, or a feel special cult, or a secret society if you want. For me, I felt so convicted, so convinced that there is a conspiracy. NASA is lying. There's no single satellite. We never went to the moon. And by we, I mean Americans never went to the moon. And the Indians. And the Chinese. Oh, and the list is long, I don't know how with ignorance you can get far places. With ignorance, you can go to far places like the flat earth. You can travel, by reason of ignorance. But when I began doing an honest search, I realized there are too many players in this for a conspiracy to be successful. It's not just NASA. There's the Chinese, the Indians have gone to the moon. Okay, all those people can't be like Elon Musk, Starlink. You can have a Starlink, point it into the sky, and for the first time also Elon Musk gave us an opportunity to see satellites with the naked eye. Okay, so you saw those lights when the satellites were being taken to orbit, or when they were being dispersed from the rocket. So it's problematic to continue being a flat earther when the evidence is all against it. But I used to feel nice to believe Antarctica is a huge circle. The South Pole is not a pole, it's a ring, southern ring, and the firmament, a solid dome of glass or crystal. You feel good, there are funny cartoon things that you can believe, conspiracies of people that went to the South Pole, met aliens, went into the hollow earth, or the, things like, what do you call it? The magnetic mountain at the North Pole, the flat earthers also believe Eden is in the North Pole. But all that collapsed. Why? Short answer is evidence, science. So when you live in a cocoon of ignorance, when you isolate yourself and begin to embrace ignorance, or to begin to feel wise by your own standard, then you can go to far places. You can climb mountains of ecstasy. You can climb mountains of joy, unmerited joy, because ignorance is bliss. That's why flat earth works. You feel blissful, ignoring everything and claiming you're the special, claiming that you have the revelation. Ignorance is bliss, but it's easy to see that the world is a globe. So I'm not a flat earther anymore. I stopped being a flat earther long ago, but I decided to just say I was happy being a flat earther, but thank you. It doesn't work that way. Okay. So I have no beef with flat earthers. If it turns out that the earth is actually flat, I apologize in advance. But for now, it's not going to work out so well because of the evidence, the satellites, and everything. So as I was going to say, if it turns out that the earth is flat, then you can pardon me, but it's not. Thank you. See you next time. See you soon. Ciao.